glitzy launch was held last night for the official grand opening of Jason Coleman's Ministry of Dance. The choreographer and television dance judge has invested heavily to create a centre of excellence to train the next generation of Australian dancers and performers. Anne-Marie Bigger has been given a grand tour.
He's become a household name as one of the judges on So You Think You Can Dance Australia.
But for now, Jason Coleman has put his money where his mouth is, and he has opened up the world's largest private dance performance studio. Did I say in the world? Anyway, if you don't believe me, ask him. Is that right, Jason? What is this Ministry of Dance?
Well, Anne-Marie, first of all, I'm so thrilled to have you here today.
I know. And
hi to David and Kim.
And I'm the same height. This is really good. Sorry.
Just told the world I'm a short guy.
Okay, what is this? It's spectacular.
The Westfield of dance. It's every single genre you can get in one studio. Latin, hip-hop, Lindy hop, contemporary, ballet, jazz, tap. And in a moment, I'm going to take you through and show you the 12 studios because we've got a whole bunch of dancers doing those genres inside. What you can see here, Anne-Marie, which I'm very passionate about, is we've got windows into all of our studios so that the parents can see what's going on.
Which is great.
This is a contemporary class in here, Anne-Marie, being led by the very lovely Jackie Sheeran.
Now, I recognise that boy's face. Now, who is that?
In the red, that's Caleb.
Ah, now he was the young boy on So You Think You Can Dance last year, and he didn't make it because he was too young.
That's right, Caleb was too young to actually officially be in the show, but he was such an extraordinary talent.
Yeah.
The producers decided to allow him to come through and see us as the judges. When I first saw this boy dance, I thought he was the most incredible thing. He has the technique and flexibility of a female ballerina. He has the jump and height and ability of one of the best male dancers in the world. And he's got the performance maturity of a 30-year-old.
Wow.
So I've given Caleb a scholarship to come to the school here, an exceptional student scholarship. He's on a platinum scholarship and he can do any class he likes in the ministry forever. These are young Shiketti ballerinas. Now, just to explain to you what Shiketti means.
Yep.
There's a few different forms of ballet that you can learn. The two biggest sort of societies in Australia are RAD, the Royal Academy of Dance, which is an English-based ballet system, and Shiketti, Enrico Shiketti, which is an Italian-based ballet system. I was brought up as a Shiketti dancer. This is my give back to the Shiketti Society, who made me a dancer. Beautiful, young, joyous girls.
I look at this and I think, I want to be like that.
That's what it's about too.
It's just visually beautiful.
Behind me here is our agency for the children, for all the talented kids, and we've got maybe 35 kids on our books now. We're putting them out into a whole bunch of work. In fact, a casting agent approached 3 kids agencies in Melbourne. They needed 20 kids for a job.
Yeah.
They approached the 3 agencies and asked for 20 kids from each agency, so they were going to collect 60 kids to choose 20.
Yeah.
They chose all 20 from my agency, because the people that are running my agency are industry-related people.
Yeah, so
Basically,
they get it.
Yeah, we're actually doing our screening, our auditioning, before we send the kids to the auditions because they're industry professionals. And in the door behind you, there's exactly the same thing, but for adults. This is the real McCoy. So the hottest band in the country right now is a band called Dirty Laundry. It's an act that comes out of Melbourne. They're like the closest thing Australia's got to a Black Eyed Peas. The guy here at the front, Peter Harrington his name is, he's one of the lead singers in that band. Pete and I have been doing lots of work together over the last few years, and I'm actually promoting him as a solo artist. He's like my soul brother. I believe in him like nothing else. Behind him, he's got 6 of the hottest male dancers in the country here, and a beautiful girl called Shelley who's about to come in. We've showed you down the front end of the studio here, kids learning to dance. What we've got going on here is dancers, industry dancers, and the best in the country. So the little kids that are learning here get to walk past studios and see real dancers working. These are acrobats and also training as stunt men and women. So we are promoting the full entertainment range within the studio. And I'm very, very passionate about having dance and forms of dance and entertainment that are male, that men can do. Yes, getting rid of these stigmas about entertainment being for girly guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look how male these boys are.
I'm looking, don't worry. No. This is extraordinary. So you actually help them to get secure work in the industry as well.
That's right. It's the same thing in every studio almost, in that what we do is we're training the dancers, but we're also giving them opportunities to meet casting agents, also get into my agency, or maybe not just my agency. We work with many other people like Jackie Testro from Connect, who holds the Universal Studios auditions for Japan.
There's singing classes too, and even a professional photographic studio to help the best get a head start in performing. But Jason's also making an effort to make sure young mums won't miss out with classes, even for those just out to have some fun.
Have a look at the extraordinary talent behind us here. Now Holly's quite an extraordinary tap dancer, and you've got a favourite tap dancer, haven't you? Who's your favourite tap dancer?
Peg leg Bates.
Peg leg Bates. And does he tap dance with one leg? What I've got going on behind me here is Melbourne's first ever boys class. I started this class 3 weeks ago with 2 little boys in it. Yeah, it's now grown up to 24 boys in one class.
Wow.
My mother would have driven across live crocodiles to get me to a boys class when I was growing up. I'm really passionate about it. I'm very, very busy at the moment, in and out of filming and all the rest of it. This is the one class a week that I try to never drop. I'm going to go and put them through their paces there, darling.
Well said. Let me take your
mind holding me
jacket.
my jacket? We'll kick into it. All right, boys, you ready? From the top, standing by. Follow me and Mitch. Here it is. And a 5, 6, 7. We go drop, drop, ball change, slap, clap, stretch, click, up and down. We roll, part of ball rate, click down and block. Hit, hit, down, 1, under for 2, under for 2, single, single, 1, 2, 3. All right, nice work. High five, brothers.